Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Denver Nuggets. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Keller.
Stars moving isn't necessarily a bad thing because it allows situations to change. Teams that may not be in a competitive position hope that they can sign one of those players.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Porter at the 3 slot. And for Dallas, the backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4. And both these offenses geared to space the floor, Greg, in many cases playing outside in.
And we've got some bombers out there tonight. It's become a shooter's league. I just hope we'll see some balance as well.
And it's the Mavericks to start out. Doncic with it. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Bullock. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Murray. Outside, Gordon. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist by Gordon.
I think it's important that Caldwell Pope makes these shots, showing real toughness, converting through contact.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Caldwell Pope outside. Murray the pass to Porter. Dinwiddie with the steal. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Porter. No good that time. Nice D from Doncic. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. After being moved at the 2022 trade deadline, Spencer Dinwiddie went on a tear with Dallas.
Yeah, I think he elevated the Mavs immediately with his scoring punch. He's a guy who can give you buckets in bunches and make plays for others. And not to mention knocking down back-to-back game winners, one coming against his former team. Yeah, I would say he was an injection of uplift for the Mavs.
And here is Doncic following the three-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Bullock passes to Doncic. Shoots a fader. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Doncic has got his second basket of the night. There's the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. From the line, Jokic with the bucket.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
Doncic passes to Bullock. Back to Doncic. To the paint is Dinwiddie. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Jokic kicks to Porter. Gordon the pass to Jokic. Again, the Nuggets score.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to see it.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two.
I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
Now, here's Jokic. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And Powell, with that long body of his, does a nice job going at the defense and forcing them to foul.
The Mavericks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. The first one falls. Clark, when the Mavs traded for Rajon Rondo during the 14-15 season, Dwight Powell was included in that package, and he's still with them.
Yeah, you know, Rondo spent just a half season with the Mavs, and really at that point in time was in the second half of his career, while Powell has been there ever since and is a nice foundational piece. I mean, they love his work ethic, and he's a key part of their rotation, and I don't see that changing.
And the basket by Gordon.
Gordon is one of those guys who loves physical contact. He's really skilled at finishing over difficult defense.
Passes it to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Bullock, good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Ball's knocked loose. Porter with the steal. Jokic high post. Here's Murray, and he uses the glass on the way.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
He had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Green in for Doncic. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Fires the three. Denver grabs the miss. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
First personal foul.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
Clark, how about the Nuggets? This core has really delivered.
Yeah, I like the young nucleus there, Kevin, led by the Joker, Nikola Jokic. I mean, one of the best in the West. I think they built a perennial contender, definitely back on the map and in the thick of things. Got to get Porter Jr. and Murray healthy. But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
On the wing, Brown. Smith surveying the D. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Fires the three. The shot, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now here's Hardaway. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He kicks it to McGee. Just 5 to shoot. It's Hardaway with the drive. McGee trying to break free. Hardaway, no good. The Nuggets trail. Brown outside. Over in the corner, Green. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Kleber. 1:09 left here in the first quarter. Here's Najee.
Boy, that long athletic body of McGee allows him to rim protect without fouling.
By the way, that's a two-pointer. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And the Mavericks lead by 4. And so Brown will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Smith, the pass to Highland. Out to Smith. Brown outside. Green with the rebound. Knocked away.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Mavericks leading by 4. Outside, Green. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And boy, are they attacking the paint.
They sure are, looking to get their buckets up close and personal.
Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Denver.
At the line for Dallas.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming year.
Green passes to Najee. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
Buries the long-range jumper. Hardaway's got 5 points so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Smith on the wing. Over in the corner, Brown. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
That's how you pass the pumpkin. I mean, Smith really keeps his head on the swivel to get that ball over to his open teammates.
Najee takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Porter at the small forward position. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Here's Doncic. Following the score by Jamal Murray. And here's Bullock from the arc. Drains the three-pointer. 11 points in the game.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Gordon, the pass to Jokic, and he gets the bucket.
Jokic doing a really good job that time, concentrating and maintaining his balance despite being fouled.
Hey, Clark, one stat where Jokic is consistently dominant, of course, is rebound.
Well, he does everything well, but you're right. Season after season, game after game, Kevin, he is eating that glass. He stays near the top of that particular statistic. And he knows games are won and lost on the boards, and he wants to be able to contribute in that way. But he is a brilliant player, not just a rebounder.
Now here's Powell. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Really good pass from Finney Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
Here's Gordon. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 3rd assist on the night. Dallas calls timeout. When they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that change?
Particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it. multiple Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the Combine.
Denver making a switch here. Island's checked in. 6 on the shot clock. And Green launches it from deep. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
For Denver, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Caldwell Pope passes to Jokic. A shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Jokic has got 11 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Powell. 6 points for him. Doncic feeling it out for the 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
For 3, Caldwell Pope, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Back to Doncic. Lobbed up there for Powell.
Like the shot selection there of Powell. A capable scorer, in my opinion, folks.
And now another look at that great drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Here's Highland. That shot is off. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Green inside the three-point line, and it's Dallas with another. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Jokic kicks to Porter. Back to Jokic. Island passes to Porter. Here's the 3. They get it back. Here's Jokic. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Now here's Doncic. He's guarded closely, and the shot goes in. Doncic has got 11 points. The Nuggets trail by 4. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Jokic, no good.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Doncic passes to Green. Tries again. He doesn't hit that one. Good defense by Jokic. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Puts it up from 17. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. Jokic has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Dallas calls timeout.
And Jokic signing a huge extension this offseason. Largest contract at the time it was signed. You knew it was coming, as he just means so much to the franchise, and that's the cost for a back-to-back MVP.
And McGee's checked in for Dwight Powell. Maxi Kleba comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Hardaway's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Green. Big group substitution here for Denver. Zeke Najee's checked in for Jokic. Green comes in for Aaron Gordon. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And Smith subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. For Denver, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Smith outside. Highland passes to Nagy. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And he overshot that one, missing. Dallas has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. The offensive rebound.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Tipped away. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 11. He dishes it to McGee. Green with the rebound. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Brown, good.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now, here's Dinwiddie.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
Here is McGee. Doncic outside. Pass to Hardaway. Cuts it 5 from 18. The shot's good. Hardaway's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, a promising mid-range game that's highlighted by strong fundamentals and mechanics. Hardaway Jr., a productive scorer.
Smith's shot is good.
Smith.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
To the middle. Kleba with the bucket. Kleba's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Nagy, guarded by McGee. Brown outside. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Hardaway passes to McGee. Back to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity, and the layup good by McGee. McGee's got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
And, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
On kicks to Smith. Here's Highland. McGee with the block.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul. 2nd team foul.
The Nuggets have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Bruce Brown. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Brown drops them both. 12 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Doncic. Here's Kleba. And the layup's good off the glass. Kleba's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
All over them. They need to show way more fight in the second half, or they're going to get trampled.
How about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got JaVale McGee. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
4 on the clock. Here's Dinwiddie. Off target from three-point range. McGee, the pass to Powell. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And the pass to Gordon. Launches it. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Doncic is checked in for JaVale McGee. Jokic has checked in for Denver. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Dinwiddie against Caldwell Pope. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Denver in the lead. And here's Caldwell Pope, banked in off the glass. Caldwell Pope's got 10.
Yeah, cashing in close. Caldwell Pope showing you there. He's more than just a jump shooter.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
That's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
That one falls. Murray's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nuggets.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. Pass to Bullock. Up top, Doncic. He's covered by Murray. And that one, good. He's got 13.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control.
Pass to Gordon. Powell against Jokic. Caldwell Pope for 3. Tries yet again. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Jokic doing a nice job there, boxing out the defense to earn a second chance shot.
Josh Green's checked in for the Mavericks. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
And guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line, certainly to this point.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 13. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. There's the 3. Powell pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the wide open shot from Green. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. A 2-point game. Kicks it to Porter. The pass to Jokic. It's over Powell, and Jokic gets it to go. The assist from Porter. Jokic has got 4 this quarter.
You know, when Jokic is this well positioned, he's deadly, making the catch and shoot look seamless.
Doncic against Murray. Doncic passes to Bullock. Just his first attempt. No good off the back of the rim. The Nuggets leading by 4. Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
His first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10" wing.
Dallas calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
A player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be ready.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Josh Green. Denver making a switch here. Highland's checked in. Now, here's Doncic. 13 points in the game. Here's Powell. The 9-footer's on the mark. Powell's got 10 points in the game.
Dwight Powell really showing continuing confidence in his inside game. And I think he's only going to get better down there.
Caldwell Pope dishes to Porter. Jokic passes to Highland. Over Doncic. Goes up again. It's deflected.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Back to Doncic. Passes to Bullock. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Lock at 6. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Doncic.
That's just a fantastic decision from Doncic, seeing a chance to go to work inside and taking it.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. 10 points for him. Count it. Good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Doncic passes to Bullock. Dishes it to Powell. Outside Hardaway. Fires from deep. Buries it from 3-point range. He's got 10.
Hardaway Jr. rises and fires with great confidence from there.
Nuggets have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Out to the right wing. Murray finds Porter. And here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Jokic. Guarded by Powell. On the left block. And he nails the jumper. Jokic has got 21 in the game.
Jokic calling his own number time and time again, taking over the scoring load tonight.
Doncic dishes to Powell. For the tie, another 3 for Dallas.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Nuggets have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those 2 have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Mavericks making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Big group substitution here for Denver. And so Powell nails both of them. And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild. To their credit, they want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that. Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 13. 3 and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
No good on the free throw. JaVale McGee's checked in for Maxi Kleber. And a switcher also for Denver. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Smith. And he's good on the second. 46 seconds left here in the third quarter. Down low, here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Brown finds Murray. Shoots over Doncic. And again, Denver no good. Dallas leading by 4. And taken away by Brown. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Dinwiddie with the rebound. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then...
So it's Denver now. For 3, Caldwell Pope. The shot comes out. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. It's Dallas. They lead by 4. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So on the floor for Denver, Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Aaron Gordon out there with Bruce Brown. It's Najee in its center.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
Gordon kicks to Brown. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Pass to Najee. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Caldwell Pope.
Boy, the attitude that Caldwell Pope plays with is really quite admirable. I mean, he's out there to score, and he does that well.
Hardaway passes to Powell. Here's Dinwiddie. Count it. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it. It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Dinwiddie kicks to Finney Smith. Powell inside. Goes back up. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Nuggets trail by 4. On the wing, Gordon. The Trey. It's rebounded by Dallas. Pass to Hardaway. Over Caldwell Pope. Hardaway, no good. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Denver. Here's Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Back to Doncic. Outside Hardaway. From deep. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Caldwell Pope passes to Brown to take the lead. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going gone from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, well, Mike Malone talked to his team during that last time out. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. The Mavericks trailing, and with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
And there's the pass to Powell. Back to Bullock. Doncic trying to get open. Bullock, good. And the Mavericks lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Here's Gordon. A second chance effort, and Jokic lays it up and in. Jokic has got 10 points here in the second half.
Nice work from the Serbian. Jokic uses his body so well to get the looks he wants inside.
Doncic passes to Powell. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Murray, no good. The Mavericks are gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Powell trying to free himself up, and it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Murray. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Boy, Murray not only is strong, but he's got really good speed, too, and that gets him by the defense past the contact.
Dinwiddie kicks to Powell. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Finney-Smith, defended by Gordon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Finney-Smith's got his first points of the night. For Denver, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Jokic. The shot from the low post is good. And now it's 27 points for Jokic.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
Passes it to Powell. Doncic outside. Top of the key. And he nails that one right through the net. Doncic has got 22 points.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to take.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jamal Murray.
Well, you know, it's easy to understand why he's the choice given how well he shot the ball. I mean, just shooting an insane percentage really is what led him to this award. And it's because he was also actively looking to score. He was hunting his shots and was knocking them down.
For 3, Murray gets it to go from beyond the arc. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
Jamal Murray really loves being the crunch time deliverer. This guy relishes the chance to make big hoops.
Powell trying to free himself up. Nice D from Porter. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nuggets. The lead is 2. Fires from 14. Here's Gordon. The kick out to Porter. From outside the arc, another 3 for Denver.
Major poise for Porter Jr. Big time at coming through when his teammates need him to.
1:43 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Steps back and shoots. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. He's got 24.
Doncic not afraid of the moment, actually embraces the spotlight. This guy steps up big when needed most.
Caldwell Pope finds Gordon. Takes the 13-footer. Jokic passes to Gordon. Outside Porter. 6 to shoot. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Just refusing to back down when the spotlight's brightest. Porter outstanding at taking over here in the club.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut back down to 3 on the basket from Doncic.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
Dinwiddie against Caldwell Pope. It's Porter outside. They get it back. Here's Jokic.
How about the big-time clutch basket from Jokic? No backup in him, despite the major pressure.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're behind by 5. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The 10-footer. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Doncic doesn't give the mid-range a lot of love, but he has the touch to knock it down from there.
From deep, Jokic. He's off on that one, and it's Dallas the other way.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet. Got to give it up for Powell now. I mean, he excels at rising off the ground to punch home these alley-oops.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Back to Gordon. Jokic against Powell. Gordon kicks to Murray. Pass to Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Laces one from 3.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using it.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the 3-ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. And a wide open look for Porter. Traps it in.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Jamal. A gritty game tonight. What did it take to get the win?
We did a good job just all the way through. Even though we had a bad start defensively, we were able to pick it up and guys were able to score. I mean, once we got defense in the game, we were able to get out and run. Everybody got some trust.
Well, you were a good unit when it mattered, and it led to the win. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.